I'm really sorry to hear what you have been going through with work and their failure to deal with the reasonable adjustments that you need. In your previous comment, you noted that one of the adjustments was changing the rota and the time that you work. And I said I thought that that was a very reasonable adjustment that could be made, subject to hearing more about your job role, of course. Now, I understand that several weeks have passed and your employer has done nothing. In that case, if you are feeling frustrated and you're still not getting the adjustments that you need and it's taking several weeks, it may be that you need to escalate things now further. If you haven't already done so, consider raising a formal grievance, highlighting their obligations under the Equality Act and their failures. It's also really important to note that if your employer has failed to make a reasonable adjustment for you and the time has passed, they've refused to do it and nothing else is happening, then your time limit for making a claim under the Equality Act in relation to that failure to make a reasonable adjustment has started. And so you only have 3 months less 1 day from that decision. So it's really important that if you are going to pursue this further or intend to preserve your rights, that you consider contacting ACAS to start the early conciliation process. Now, it does very much depend on where you're at in the process, because obviously you don't want to jump the gun if you're in a good dialogue with your employer. But by the sounds of things, they're not really communicating with you and you're becoming frustrated with what they're doing. So consider contacting ACAS to preserve your rights in relation to that, and they may be able to liaise with your employer and try to get a resolution for you. I'll put a link in the comments below to the details of the ACAS early conciliation.